10 seconds and counting.
Hey, barbecue family! How are you guys? How is everybody doing?
Okay, how is it Friday already?
How is it that Tom, Three Stooges, Cooking with Stephen and Jacqueline are already in the chat? They're already talking to each other.
And I love that Cooking with Stephen and Jacqueline are saying present like when you were in elementary school.
I know, they're like present.
I love that.
They're like looking at the attendance being like, Stephen and Jacqueline, okay, they are present.
We
yes.
got them.
They're
Nice to
here.
see you guys.
And you know who also is here? S. Will is in the house. He's saying TGIFF. S. Maddie and Kiki.
That's a lot of letters.
That's a lot of F's. S. Will loves his F's. We got Barbecue with Billy saying, hi, everybody. C. Matt Cooks. He's saying it's Friday. And we got our barbecue brother, Scoggett, tuning in over on YouTube.
Hi, Scoggett. So nice to see you guys. Okay, we are so grateful to be here with you guys. It's Friday. We're outside. The sun is shining. It's nice and warm over here.
It is such a nice one here today.
This is like a perfect temp to be outside, I gotta say.
Hi, Lisa. Happy Friday.
Nice to see you, Lisa. Okay, so we have got a locked and loaded menu for you guys today. As some of you know, the Barbecue Quest ingredient of the week this week has been taken with overwhelming, like people have gone nuts with this ingredient.
But before we do that, you guys know how we like to start off our Friday. Are you guys ready to do the Friday dance?
Okay.
Honey, are you ready?
I'm always ready.
Okay,
here
let's
we go. Friday,
Friday, yes, it's Friday.
Oh, yes. Okay, that gets me in the Friday mood every time.
Me too. It's not Friday really until we kick it off with that.
No, it's certainly not. Crazy Chicken Cat in the house. I don't think I've seen that name on our live before.
Or Music Man Bird. Happy Friday to you guys.
Thank you guys so much for joining us. So we have got a locked and loaded menu for you guys. We started talking about that. Now, the Barbecue Quest secret ingredient of the week has been ramen noodles.
Ramen noodles, everybody. And we have been, like, to say that we have been thoroughly blown away by what you guys have come up with, it's an absolute understatement.
Okay, some people have gone so nuts with this ingredient, and we've had so much fun looking at all these delicious recipes. We're going to be utilizing them today in two different ways. Okay, we've got Uncle Steve in the house.
Uncle Steve, and see, look, we haven't used one of Uncle Steve's rubs, I think, in like 2 weeks. He's here, and look what we're using, Uncle Steve.
It's like Uncle Steve hides in a closet somewhere, and then he hears his name, and he pops out, and he's like, guys, I'm here. You're using the rub. It's like he somehow knew.
And we got Stevie times two, because we have Uncle Steve and his little girl, Stevie. Hi, Stevie.
Hi, Stevie. Is she not so cute?
She is absolutely adorable.
She is so cute. Okay, so guys, the first thing we're going to be making is I'm going to be putting together.
Okay, I got to get suited up.
Okay, I'm already suited.
Yeah, Kiki's ready. She's
guys,
suited. She's ready.
Oh,
to
ow, that kind of hurt.
Okay.
The doctor is in. I don't know why I always want to say these with these. That's fun. Okay, so we're going to be putting together a grill fried chicken using ramen as the batter, in part of the batter. And we're also going to be doing fritters using sausage, cheese, and again, crunching up the ramen and using it to bind it together.
And we had to, if you're thinking, girls, that's pretty crazy. You guys blended up the ramen and you're using it as a batter and a fritter. Well, you know what, guys? We did that because you guys brought your A game. We were like, people are making ramen buns. Someone else, I think it was Tomahawk Grill, he blended them up and also coated shrimp in them.
Yeah, because if you think about it, ramen, essentially the noodles themselves, you can very easily do so many things with this because that is just a flour type product that if you blend it up, you can do anything that you do flour with.
You can.
You could make that into a bread if you wanted to.
The Greek Sheik, Steve, our friend Steve, actually, he cooked them. He stuffed them into a pork loin. And I also have to say, he wrapped that pork loin. That takes skill. He wrapped it. He tied it with the butcher's twine, and it was amazing.
And it looked cooked to perfection, too. You know when pork has that, like, juicy sheen to the inside when someone cuts into it? And also expert slicing. Because I don't know how you'd slice through ramen noodle on the inside and not get it everywhere.
Yeah.
He did it though.
Okay, so let's get that started because the flies are already here today.
Okay.
But it's heavy on the flies today, not so much on the wasps.
Thank goodness. I just wanted to say hi to Barbecue Man.
Hi, Barbecue Man.
And Adventures of a Fat Guy. How's it going?
You had me at ramen. Who doesn't have people at ramen? Okay?
That guy knows his food. He always posts fantastic things.
Okay, so let's get started, honey. Let's rock and roll on yours.
All right, so I'm gonna get started. Yeah, like Maddie said, because of the flies and because we don't want chicken out in the heat. That's not gonna be good. So in this picture here, we've got some buttermilk and also some hot sauce. Now that is a fried chicken secret. The combination of buttermilk and hot sauce. You got the flavor there. You got some tenderizing action. So we're gonna go ahead and stir that up. And then what we're gonna add to it is just 1 egg. Okay, very simple so far. And this is your basic fried chicken principles. Can I just borrow this?
Yep.
Okay, I'm just gonna wipe that off. Okay, so then we're gonna stir this up. Give it a little whisk.
We have Eagle Custom Creations joining us. Hello, we're so happy that you're here today. Adventures of a Fat Guy saying, "Oh, you're too kind. Thank you."
He really does. I'm always drooling over that guy's food. Okay, so we whisked that all together. So our wet mixture ready to go. Then over here's where we get crazy with the ramen.
Let's show what we have. Let's show to our Insta friends because we have to show them too. So guys, we have cornmeal in there and ramen.
Yes. So the cornmeal is just for some added crunch, different dimensions of flavor here. And then we're going to stir that up. In there, we're going to actually add, believe it or not, we're going to add the flavor packet that comes with the ramen.
Because you guys know that's just pure seasoning and flavor.
Yes, and that's going to taste fantastic. So we're going to open this up. If I can open this up with a gloved hand here. Why do they make these so tricky?
Okay, Dwayne is watching. Dwayne, please come over here and help us. We're having some issues opening this up. We have Square Table Degenerates Podcast. They're back. They're joining us today. They tuned into a great one.
Hey,
guys. I think we say that every single week, everybody.
So we've added that. And I just wanted to say hi to Art Harris.
Okay. I just really got a smell of that.
That's MSG, baby.
Yes, that smells fantastic.
Hi, Art Harris. Okay,
Art.
He set his alarm today to be with us to watch this live.
Did he?
Yes, he did. So thank you very much, Art. It's nice to see you.
Okay, I think people are sending Art some hearts. That is awesome.
Art is on his road to full recovery, so let's send him those hearts if we can, guys.
And that deserves a round of applause.
Yes.
Art, we're so happy that you are on your road to health.
If we remember last week, he's the one who rang the bell for being cancer-free. So fantastic job, Art. So in this container here, we have got Maddie and Kiki secret blend of spices. So it's not the kernels.
And it's also not a secret, guys, because we are going to be actually sharing this. All the recipes here today, we're going to be sharing it on our website, maddieandkiki.com. It'll be up by probably early next week for you to check this out. So it's a secret, not really.
Smell it, honey, though. It's very, very,
it smells amazing.
Very complex for fried chicken. You've got your garlic and your onion, some thyme, some sage, because all those flavors just go very, very well with chicken. Those are your classic sage, thyme, chicken-y kind of flavors.
Okay, we have Barbecue Mama. I think Barbecue Mama just got here. And Scoggett saying, Gina, Mrs. Scoggett and I are both doing good. Mrs. Scoggett says hi. We have to say hi to Mrs. Scoggett.
Hey, guys.
She wasn't tuning in last week, but she's tuning in this week.
Nice to see you guys. Okay, so we've blended that all up. We'll show our Instagram fam. We've got our powdery mixture here. Who can even tell that that's ramen at this point?
You can. And guys, I have to tell you.
Look at that.
I don't know what's smelling better. The rub that you just mixed up or the packet.
Smell that.
Yeah, that smells fantastic.
And then, okay, so in case anybody's wondering.
Here comes the wasps. Here comes the wasps.
They want everything. So in case anybody's wondering, all we did was take one package of ramen, break it up, and put it into, Maddie has this tiny little blender, and we just blasted that up. But we did leave in some texture, so then you can see that it's ramen, because I want to know that that's ramen.
Okay, so while Kiki's doing that, guys, I got to get going on mine, okay? So I am doing some fritters here. So what we have going on in here is actually we're starting off with the exact setup that we had for our chicken. So we have some cornmeal and we have our blended up ramen noodles. Okay.
Oh yeah.
And even that smells fantastic.
Hi, Tomahawk. We were just talking about your creation using ramen noodles. Fantastic job. He also blended those up and made some delicious shrimp tacos that looked fantastic.
Oh my goodness, did they ever?
I said, I bet that guy's neighbors were like, because it looked like he posted to his story and it looked like he has his Traeger up on like a condo type,
Ooh, cool.
like a balcony. And I guarantee his neighbors were like, where is that smell coming from? Because they look so good.
Guys, everyone in the barbecue family knows that. All the neighbors that live around every member of the barbecue family, you get to smell some delicious smells on the regular basis.
Yeah. Okay. So Matt's going to start chopping up her sausage.
Yeah. So I have some kielbasa here, and this is from Helenda's, and it is called, is it Old Country?
Yep. That is the Old Country.
That's a smell of the Old Country there.
Because it reminds you of the Old Country.
But it smells like the fresh country. Because I don't know, it doesn't smell.
I live in the country,
old, everybody.
Guys, and I live in the country. It certainly doesn't smell like that. People are spraying manure everywhere you look. It certainly doesn't. That smells fantastic.
That's true. That's true. Actually, manure is the smell of the country.
That's old and new country. Barbecue with Bill is saying it's so true. Our neighbors always hint around for invites, and of course, we are happy to share.
See, another feature of the barbecue family. Everyone is always willing to share.
Well, because if you guys grill as much as we do, we know you do. You're left with so much food, and you can't eat it all.
No,
you love grilling,
can't.
But who's going to eat all that food?
We have 250 Northern Barbecue tuning in over on Instagram. He's saying, happy Friday, ladies. Happy Friday to you, 250 Northern Barbecue. I just can't handle the smells happening right now. We're not even beginning cooking. We're just chopping and mixing stuff up.
It does smell incredible. That sausage is what I'm after right now. That smells so good. It's very peppery, very garlicky. S. Will is saying, I get neighbors showing up that I didn't know I had.
See? It happens.
That is too funny. Okay, so I'm going to get started on dredging our chicken. So very, very simple process, guys. All we're going to do is these are boneless, skinless chicken thighs, and we're going to pick one up, dip it into the buttermilk mixture, make sure it's submerged, and then we're going to let it drip off a little bit. So for those of you on Instagram, if you're interested and you want to head over to our YouTube channel to get a different view, we do have multiple.
Yeah, because Insta you can hardly see that, but YouTube you can see everything happening over here.
Yeah, we have more cameras on Instagram or on YouTube, but it depends on what you're after. I like our Instagram view too.
I love all the views, and I also love that everybody bounces around, so you get all the views. Sometimes people start off on YouTube, then they head over to Insta. That's awesome.
Yeah. Okay, so then what we're going to do is coat this into our mixture. A Wasp was just taking a little taste. He's saying it's good. He likes it.
That means that it's tasting fine already.
He approves of it. And then we're going to just make sure to pat that mixture right into the chicken because you want to have it coat every little tiny nook and cranny. And with chicken thighs, they kind of fold over. So you got to undo them and make sure it's getting right in there.
We have Jackie Jack 10P tuning in. He's saying, hi, ladies. Hi, Jackie Jack. Jackie Jack, it is a ramen feast over here today.
That smells so good. So I'll show Instagram. Guys, does that not look like your standard fried chicken? No one would ever believe that that's been coated in ramen noodles that have been blended up.
I know, it's crazy.
So we're going to put that there. I'm going to keep going.
And we have Brian tuning in over on YouTube. He's saying, howdy, everybody. Brian, how are you today? I don't know if Brian joined the ramen challenge, but I feel like Brian would like this one.
Hi, Brian. He's saying, how is Sophia settling in at school? You guys are so cute talking to each other like this all the time.
Barbecue Mama just said that she's just asking because everybody now is getting to know each other in the barbecue family. Brian's daughter just went away to school. So that is so sweet.
Oh, that was Barbecue Mama asking that?
Yes.
It's so nice to see you guys talking to each other. I love when you look up at the chat and everybody's just like, the chat sometimes is like we get lost in it.
I'm not even joking. So I don't want to look down and chop this because I want to see what's happening in the chat. But I also don't feel like cutting off my fingers today.
Please don't, honey. Please don't. I just took first aid and CPR. I don't want to use it though.
Okay, but the thing is, you can't. She's certified. Okay, guys. If I go down, I can rely on Kiki to help me out here.
I really enjoyed taking first aid. I know a lot of people don't. People find that kind of boring, but I really, really liked taking first aid. I found it very interesting.
Judge My Barbecue saying if you learn to cook, then you will never go hungry. That is a very good point.
Yes, that's 100% true.
I don't think there's many hungry members in the barbecue family.
Oh, I certainly don't think so.
We have Uncle Chico tuning in. He's saying, have a great weekend, my friends. Just popped in for a sec. And did Kiki just say, I'm trying to get to that sausage?
Did you? I think I did. Uncle Chico's always catching me on that. This is like a that's what she said group.
Where's S. Will? He's saying, stay single dip or double dip? Okay, that's a good question on that. Are you going double dip on there?
Very, very good question. Now, you guys, I had set out to do a double dip. Okay, I'm going to be honest with you.
Need a double. Look at how crunchy it is.
But I don't think we need it because we had already written these recipes out and I had written in a double dip. But I don't think it needs it because now I'm seeing the thickness. Okay, let's get these wasps off. Your free ride is over. Ew, look at that one.
They're holding on, everybody.
Look at that one.
They're holding on.
He's really enjoying it. Like, no, buddy, get off. Get off. Okay, so then I thought like it depends. Everybody loves a good double dip, a good thick batter. But I think because the ramen noodles are so thick, I don't think we do need it, guys.
I don't think so either. You know what? You're never going to go wrong with a double dip because it's just more crunchy, delicious texture. But I really don't think it's necessary here.
But if you guys do feel so inclined, if you have enough left over and you want to go in for a double dip, if you really feel the need and you like a thick breading, I personally don't think you can ever go wrong with more breading. Really. Yeah.
Okay, so what I have going on over here, guys, our kielbasa is already chopped up, and I'm not, guys. This isn't like hard, difficult here.
Okay, I'm gonna get bit.
Chopping up our sausage here and just taking it down to a fine chop, a fine dice, because don't you think a fritter is kind of like a pancake in a way?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like. Make it the size of like a blueberry if you're making like a blueberry pancake.
Okay. This wasp was fighting me hard for this chicken.
Pickles is tuning in. Hi, Pickles Barbecue. How are you today? You came to a great episode. We have a locked and loaded episode today.
Yeah, I think it's hard to tell which one. Normally when we do two things, I can always tell which one I'm going to think is going to be better. But honestly, when it comes to this one, I don't know which one I'm most excited about.
Me too. Guys, we got fried chicken on the menu and fritters, okay? What is going to be the best here?
All right, so we're on to our last chicken thigh. And then I'm going to, out of my way, please, you wasp. And then we're going to actually do these in a cast iron over direct heat on our offset smoker. Now, a lot of people are interested in the whole kettle fried chicken thing, and we've done that too.
Yes, it is fantastic.
But today, you guys know we love our offset. We've got our offset all set up. And we're going to try these in a cast iron because I also want to get that really good crunch on the outside. Is he coming after you now?
He's after me. He's after me. We have Twisted Ribs Barbecue tuning in all the way from the UK.
Hello.
Happy Friday, Twisted Ribs Barbecue. And happy Friday, Cooking with CJ. He just entered the house.
CJ, Friday.
North Texas Barbecue Addicts. That was hard to say. He just joined in the conversation too.
Now, for some reason, everyone's yelling out each other's names. I like it.
The Greek Chic is saying, what is the final total of entries into the quest, ladies? I'll be matching your donation to my food bank. Okay, so guys, just to let you know, Steve, aka the Greek Chic, did this last time. Okay, and I can't even tell you guys, the quest is so fun because so many people now are taking it upon themselves to donate items.
Yeah, I know, that's fantastic, Steve. And you know what? We don't actually know the total yet because it still goes until Sunday.
Yes.
So we always give people the opportunity to continue through the weekend if they're too busy through the week. So we're going to total it up. We're going to let people know, and we're going to conclude this one, randomly draw a winner, do the donation, and then I think we might start it up again because there's been a lot of interest in starting it up again.
You guys let us know. Do you guys think that we should start it up? Because it's been a blast. We have had an awesome time. I can't tell you guys how happy it makes us to see people and what they have come up with. Okay?
Seriously.
It's crazy.
Okay, so guys, I have enough filling. Should I do a double? Do you guys want me to do a double dip?
Maybe half batch double.
All right.
Half of the batch.
Baby's telling me to do a double.
In, she's saying, hey, a wasp was in my pop and I didn't know it. I took a drink. Oh my goodness, Kathy. She just said he was in her mouth. The wasp. Kathy, is that a true story?
Kathy, did you get stung?
Kathy, that is serious stuff there, okay?
Wow.
Okay, but you know what? Like a lot of things that are scary, Kathy, you got a good story out of it.
Exactly.
Now she's sharing it on our live party here, our live barbecue party. That's actually crazy. At least she can say she's experienced that one before.
And hopefully didn't get too hurt though, Kathy, because that would be a shame.
Kathy, if you walked away without getting stung from that says you got some skills somehow there. She said, I'm okay, no stings, but yeah, oh my goodness.
That's crazy that you didn't get stung from that. You know what? Last winter, I somehow, because we have a very old house, sometimes bees and wasps get in the house, and there was a one of those like weird yellow jackety type wasps.
I remember the story
in the mudroom, and he had gotten into one of my winter boots. and he was hiding in there, and I didn't know. And I went to put one of my boots on. He got me right in the leg. Guys, I swear to God, I had thought I was shot. I was like, what just happened? I was so confused.
It's not funny, but it is a little bit.
No, it was absolutely terrifying. And like, we really hope that doesn't happen, because wasp stings are nothing to joke around about.
Kathy walked away without getting stung.
I don't. Thank goodness for that.
Okay, Pickles Barbecue is saying unintentional insects aren't good. Yes, guys,
Okay.
the recipe you will notice here, we're not calling for wasps or flies in this recipe. Okay,
No.
so we really want to walk away from this cook today without having any of those bugs in the recipe.
I would like to be unscathed, so I'm gonna go ahead and get frying these before, because these wasps are not giving up on this. Okay, so here's what I learned in first aid recently, guys. In order to take off a glove, here's what you do, okay? In order to not touch your hands, you go like this, grab the bottom of one of them, whip it off. Okay, so you're still holding your glove in one hand. Then hold it like that, grab the bottom of the other. So now your glove is within the second glove. You're not touching any of them. What?
Taking us to school. She's always taking us to school.
Barbecue first aid, everybody. Here we go. Okay.
Barbecue first aid. Okay,
These two things don't go together.
Yes,
normally.
I'm gonna jump in though, guys, because I need to get going on. I need to tell you guys what has been going on in these fritters. Okay?
Wait, can I get my pan on?
You can get your pan on
Okay.
to preheat. But what I have here is we have some green onions, we have our sausage, and we have our cheddar. Okay, so I will show our Insta friends, and I'll put this here so we can get a shot of it before the eggs go in on our fritters here.
Oh yes, those are going to be awesome. Now here's our cast iron skillet that we're going to put onto the grill. Like I said, we're going to be cooking over direct heat, and you'll notice that we have the charcoal set up in the main chamber of the grill today, because we do want
right
these
here, guys. You look at that. That's hot. That is hot.
we do want these to be cooking over direct heat, and we have an indirect side in case we have to very quickly move these over. But we're going to get that down and let that preheat a little bit, because this is fried chicken. This isn't lukewarm cooked chicken. You need that nice and hot heat to get that brown crust on the outside.
Okay, Scoggin is saying, I've had the same thing happen at an outdoor shooting range. Ooh, a wasp flew in my Dr. Pepper and I took a drink, spit it out quick. It happens. Guys, is this a common thing? Many people in the barbecue family are having that story.
I know. I think because wasps are everywhere. We got to learn to live with them. S. Will's saying no guns today, but S. Kiki still deliver. Everybody knows I don't disappoint. With lifting
No,
up the
she
grill.
doesn't. She doesn't. And her guns still make an appearance through shirts.
Can you see it through
They
these
do.
shirts? It's hard to tell the pattern.
They do. Okay,
I know
so,
S. Will's filming me though.
Okay, so guys, I'm going into our fritters with some eggs here. We're going to go in with 2 eggs, because I already can tell off the top this is going to need 2 eggs, okay?
Oh, yeah.
And then we're just going to get in there with our hands. And oh my goodness, it's like wasp overload over here.
This is like a wasp all-you-can-eat buffet. I feel like they've realized it, and they want to come over. They're excited about this menu.
But it's not an all-you-can-eat buffet here.
They're not letting the fried chicken go, that's for sure.
Okay, so guys, as I mix this up, you guys know every Friday we like to talk about what everybody here in the barbecue family is grateful for. Honey, can you actually maybe throw some of this buttermilk in there? That would actually
That's
be
a
really
good
delicious.
idea. Okay, you need some wetness.
It's a good mixture of everything.
And
there.
this is all going to get cooked, so it doesn't matter that we've used the raw chicken in it. That's perfectly fine.
No, and that would actually give it a nice flavor there. And we're just making sure to not waste it. There we go. There we go on the consistency.
If you want
here.
more, let me know. I have it. Okay, so can I share mine?
Yep. So you guys know we like to share gratefuls. We want to hear what you guys are grateful for in the barbecue family. And we're going to have Kiki kick us off with the first one while I mix this up. I have to say that and all of that now, perfect consistency here.
Okay. Looking good, honey. Brian is saying, what is with those wasps? I know. We say this every week. I don't get it. They learn that we're here and they want to have some fun.
Guys, give it a few weeks and we'll have our parkas on out here and it will be freezing and they'll be gone.
I know. Speaking of that, that's actually one of my gratefuls this week. So we just recently...
Can you pop that, honey, and throw in some Uncle Steve's in there?
I'm going to go right in.
Yeah, let's go hot and heavy with the Uncle Steve.
Okay, so we're using Uncle Steve's competition bird powder for this one. Uncle Steve always hooking us up with his fantastic rubs. We're going to go in heavy with this one, okay? There we go. Yeah. That is going to be really, really good. We love this one. Not our first time using it. It's awesome. Okay, so as I was saying, one of my gratefuls this week, we had kind of like a bit of a cold snap recently. And it made me so grateful for something that I'm grateful for every single fall, every single winter. And I know that you guys will appreciate this one. You know that feeling when at the end of a long day, you're cold, you're tired. For some reason, you get even more tired when you're cold.
I know. What is with that?
I don't know. And then you get in, Uncle Steve Shake is saying, that's how I roll. We know. We know. Okay, so then you get into a very hot shower and just that feeling of being in a hot shower.
You're grateful for a hot shower.
That is what I'm saying. Yeah. And I don't know about you guys, but how many of you just stand there in the shower, pre-wash or post-wash, and you're just like standing there with the hot water on you?
Agreed.
That's
I know
me.
That's one of the best feelings out there. That is something to be grateful for.
So recently when we got that cold snap and I had that feeling, when we haven't had that feeling all summer because it's been so hot, obviously, I was like, heck yeah, can't wait for the cold or the hot shower feeling in the cold of winter.
Yeah, agreed.
How many people feel me on that? Do you guys love a hot shower?
Feeling you on that.
But the other question, okay, sorry.
Yeah, open this for me too.
Did you
Guys,
forget
I
this?
forgot the packet, but that's okay. Guys, this is a fritter recipe is not like your typical bacon, okay? Or baking.
Okay.
You know how sometimes you're making cookies and like, I have to admit, I have forgotten the brown sugar before. And if you try and attempt to mix brown sugar into a cookie batter that's already been set, I'll let you guys know you can't do it.
It doesn't work.
But it's going to work here.
Hi, Julie. Julie's in the house. What's going on, Julie?
Happy Friday.
Okay, so I want to hear what you guys are grateful for. And Matt, I want to hear what you're grateful for this week. But let me just check. We're going to go back over to the grill. I want to check on how our cast iron is doing right now. It says we're at 300 degrees, but we all know that's not exactly accurate because we've just lifted the lid and now our cast iron is blocking that. Okay, so let's lift this up. And I'm going to put my hand over. I think we're close. We're almost there, but not quite as hot as we want it. So I'm going to just shut this for another second.
Okay, and I'm going to start building our fritters. Honey, look at that. You can tell that's a fantastic batter there.
That's ideal fritter territory.
Yes, I agree.
And in her typical fashion, she's already making a giant mess.
Are you referring to this?
It's like you're getting bits everywhere. How is that possible?
Can you stop pointing out when I get bits everywhere?
Guys, can you see the bits? If Maddie, like, this used to be a clean pan. No, I'm going to show Instagram. I'm getting you in trouble. Guys, look at that. Look, we haven't even put fritters on there, and Maddie's got bits everywhere.
Okay, you know why? Guys, I've said it once. I'll say it again. I hate gloves. Okay,
I know.
I can't. I feel like I'm more messy with gloves, so I'm going to blame it on the gloves.
Because you can't feel it.
Yeah.
You can't. I know what you mean, honey.
Okay, so guys, we're going in with this size for our fritters. But again, you can go bigger, you can go smaller. That's looking great, and I already can tell that is going to stay together. That is definitely going to stay together when we throw it on the grill. So we're going to be cooking these using the indirect heat method. And basically, we love that method because that makes everybody look like a barbecue superstar.
Yes.
Because you just put it on, close the lid, give it a bit of time, and then it starts to cook and you look great.
And it's so fast too. There is a huge difference between cooking something in the oven inside versus cooking something on the grill. And it has to do with the humidity. So inside, your stove inside keeps a lot of the humidity in. And a lot of stoves have that vent at the back where it tries to release some of the humidity. But outside, you lift the lid, all the humidity escapes, and things cook so much faster.
Yes, and it makes things like this where you want them to be crunchy on the outside and soft and nice and moist on the inside. That's why we cook it on a grill.
Absolutely. Scoggin is saying that looks a little bit like a cookie.
It does, Scoggin, but I can assure you this cookie, if it is a cookie, you'd be surprised biting into this because this has cheddar and sausage in it. But
It could be a savory cookie.
Maybe we should call these savory cookies instead of fritters.
I like mixing it up.
We got to give Scoggin some credit on that.
That's so funny. Okay, Mike C is saying hi. Nice to see you,
Hi,
Mike C. Thank you for joining us. All right, so I'm going to start to get our chicken onto the grill, see what's happening over there, and hopefully you guys will be able to hear that sizzle once it hits into the cast iron.
Cooking with CJ just said, Maddie and Kiki, I sent you guys a helpful surprise. Hopefully it will be there by next Friday, and hopefully I put the address correctly.
What? So CJ, what is it?
CJ, oh my goodness.
Okay, you guys ready for this?
Don't ask him what it is. He said it's a helpful surprise.
Oh yeah, check that out, guys. So over on YouTube.
Oh my goodness, it's okay, guys. Just so you guys cannot smell this, but it smells like ramen and fried chicken all together.
Like what? It's the best of both worlds. So you guys can see on our grill cam instantly. That's what you're looking for as far as the heat goes. You want some bubbles, but you don't want an insane amount of sort of like sparks and that kind of stuff. Otherwise, all that's going to tell you is that it's going to cook on the outside faster than it's going to cook on the inside, and it's going to get too dark before your chicken's fully cooked through.
Yep, good point, Kiki.
Okay, so we're going to get the rest of
Oh, Stu Jeffries is here. Stu Jeffries is saying, grateful for perfect grill marks and the first wood burning of the season.
Stu Jeffries.
Stu Jeffries is in the house, everybody, and he hit us with a great grateful. Okay, that is very, very true.
I love that. That is so true.
Grill marks are what it's all about. We want to see who here in the barbecue family who's tuning in right now. Do you guys agree that grill marks make everything better?
Oh, yes.
I know, honey, you do.
And I know we've said this before, but I am, as every week, I'm grateful for Stu Jeffries.
Yes, okay, I was thinking about it this week because, guys, for those of you who don't know, maybe some of our international friends might not know who we're talking about, but they might know who we're talking about because he's a living legend. Mr. Stu Jeffries is a radio host in our neck of the woods in the GTA and beyond. And I was thinking the other day when I was driving to Kiki's house, and I was like, Stu Jeffries is the only person on the radio that you turn up when he's talking as opposed to the music. So sometimes I'll just be cruising along, listen to some tunes, maybe listen to some ABBA. It's Boom 97.3, so they play our kind of music.
And he loves her some ABBA.
Yeah, it's on like a reasonable volume. Then all of a sudden Stu Jeffries comes on. I'm like, crank it up. What's he talking about?
Because he always has interesting things to say.
He does.
And his tone is always so pleasant in the morning. Like it just gets you really fired up.
Yeah, I know we're not the only ones who think that. I know that we're not the only ones who think that.
Okay, so we've got Julie saying, yes, grill marks charred onto the meat. Awesome.
Yes, Julie. Julie, we knew you were going to say that. We knew she was going to be a grill mark fan.
Who doesn't love a good grill mark?
Uncle Steve, grill marks are like tan lines. Tan lines. Okay.
Uncle Steve took it there. Yeah, he took it there.
Okay, Pickles is telling us ABBA apparently has a new album coming out. How is that even possible?
How old are those people?
No, I think some of them are no longer with us.
Really?
I thought so. Anyway, I might be wrong. I know.
You know what? Someone from ABBA, one of the men, just over on TikTok, did a TikTok where he.
Okay, well then that means that one.
Some of them, I think, obviously still have to be around, but he was doing a TikTok where he showed their outfits throughout time and was like rating them himself. And it was hilarious because he was laughing at their outfit choices. And it was very interesting.
They've had some good ones. They were a group that they were a fan of the ensemble for the whole group.
And a lot of
matched each other.
Furry type boots and pants and then furry vests and stuff. I'm like, was that a thing?
I think a lot of that stuff could be worn now.
I was
good to go.
I would wear a furry vest and matching furry boots.
The Greek Chic said, I can confirm there is a new album coming. Okay, we got to keep our eye out for that.
Okay, that is super cool.
Yeah.
Mike C saying he loves tan lines. Okay, I didn't know people like tan lines. I thought tan lines were bad.
We were talking about grill marks and it's morphed into tan lines. But okay, good to know. People are feeling the tan lines, and I am feeling these fritters, aka Scoggins cookies. Okay?
How did you do that so fast?
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't mean to go that fast, everybody. But check these out. I'll show our Insta family first, guys. Look at how good those look. And seeing that on camera, they do look like cookies.
Those are going to be so incredible. The Greek Chic is saying, how great is Fernando? The song from by ABBA. That is ABBA. That is a fantastic song.
It really
fantastic
is.
Song.
I love ABBA. I don't know why ABBA came to my mind, though, when I was talking about Boom.
Okay, so our friend Asado Addict is saying, what are we making today? I'm glad you asked.
Hi, Asado Addict. Happy Friday. Burly Boy tuning in. Happy Friday.
Nice to see you guys. So we are making an entire menu dedicated to ramen because that was our barbecue quest secret ingredient of the week. We've got some ramen coated fried chicken in the grill here. And Maddie has just put together some ramen sausage corn fritters that we're going to be cooking using the mom method that we're going to show you guys.
Ramen cookies, which that sounds even cooler. Okay?
Yeah, and we blended ramen up in both situations, which I think is cool.
I'm not going to lie, guys. I personally can't believe that this is ramen.
You can't tell.
I know. I'm very, very excited to see what the flavor is going to be like on this.
But I do like the ramen cornmeal mix just for the textural component.
Yes,
to it.
Definitely.
And we will also, like we mentioned earlier, guys, have all these recipes available on our website, maddieandkiki.com, if you're interested, because I think these are winners.
Okay, sorry. Scoggett being a sweetheart again. He
What?
said Maddie and Kiki are the dancing queens.
Scoggett, you are the cutest.
I like that title. I think that's good. We have Madwood Barbecue tuning in over on Insta. He's saying, hey, girls, how's it going? Hi, Madwood Barbecue. It's Friday today. We are so happy to be here with you guys tuning in all over the world today. And I'm actually going to go, while Kiki checks our chicken, I'm actually going to go get our grill fired up, our other grill fired up, so we can cook these using the indirect method.
Okay, so let's check
My goodness, the smells are incredible coming off of there.
Oh, yes. So let's give this a little look here. We're going to lift the lid. Okay, guys. Oh, my goodness. I just got blasted in the face with fried chicken. I'm not mad at that. That smells incredible. You can tell, but look at the bubbles. The bubbles will tell you a lot on fried chicken as to whether or not it's ready to be flipped. I'm going to say we're not there yet. Let's lift one up. No, definitely not there yet. We want a nice crunchy crust on the outside. You don't want to rush fried chicken. So we're going to get that lid down and we're going to let that do its thing. Fried chicken takes time, and that time we are willing to spend, because fried chicken is not something that you want to rush. Otherwise, it's not going to be crunchy. And let's face it, that's what we all look for when it comes to fried chicken. Charlie Don't Surf Barbecue in the house. Hi, Charlie. How are you? What's going on? We've got a ramen loaded menu coming up today.
Pickles Barbecue saying, I do the backpack kid dance, CJ. That's one that I never got. I'm not coordinated enough to do that one.
I've never heard of that one.
What? How?
What is it?
That's the one that I think when like someone goes like that or something. Like, isn't it that? Like, remember when that little kid that had the backpack on that was like being so stiff and like going like?
I don't know what you're doing.
I don't think I'm doing it. That's the point.
You're basically just waving your arms back and forth. I don't think that's a dance, honey.
That wasn't it. Okay, Tom's Food Factory saying, I don't dance, but I can see Charlie headbanging to ABBA in a mosh pit. You know what? If you can headbang to ABBA, I would actually love to see that, Charlie. That would be impressive.
I could see it.
Okay,
Brian is asking if we're going to be dropping off some of this chicken later to Barbecue Mama. Yes, that is a huge yes. You guys know we cook for Barbecue Mama and Barbecue Pops, who is over in the control room setting us up for today. And you guys know we're going to bring them some chicken later on. That's for sure.
We definitely are. Pickles is being sweet, and he's saying, Maddie, yep, that's close. I don't think it was, but it was kind of close. It was kind of close. Okay, so Judge My Barbecue is saying, I think the local store will run out of ramen. I know, guys, this feast is like, we're really promoting ramen here.
Maddie actually bought like a sleeve of ramen. And
I'm about my ramen.
Maddie loves ramen.
I have it at least once a week.
And it costs like, I was joking that it costs like 50 cents for the entire sleeve.
Sorry, Scoggins said that's the Charleston, Maddie. Okay, so add that to the dances that I can do. I don't think so, but Scoggins says I can, so let's go with it.
Okay.
And on that note, guys, I'm going to share one thing that I'm grateful for.
That's what I was just going to say.
And we want to hear what you guys are grateful for in the comments. What is it? Oh, Fritz Frank's here. He's late, but he's here.
Fritz Frank made an incredible ramen dish.
He's saying, do I need a hall pass? No, Fritz Frank, you're good to go. Remember hall passes?
Yes. Okay, so let us know what grateful, honey. I want to hear it.
Okay, so guys, tell me if you guys... I don't know who can weigh in on this here or who can't weigh in on this.
Hi, Gateway Graphics.
But guys, I am grateful to carry a purse with me everywhere I go. Okay? And you know why I'm grateful for that?
Why?
I'm not talking about, what are the purses these days? Like the expensive ones.
I don't know.
Okay, I don't know. I'm not talking.
You're not a name brand kind of girl.
I'm not talking about like expensive brand name purses. I'm talking about just the fact that I wish I had my purse out here so I could show you guys, because Kiki and I have like duffel bag purses.
Oh,
basically.
yeah.
They're massive. And so I'm talking about a massive purse, and I'm grateful to carry it around because it basically has like a little mini of my life in there. Okay, so you got, sometimes I like having a little hot sauce in there because you never know when you need some hot sauce with you.
I know, I'm grateful. I've used yours. I'm grateful that you have it. Okay,
exactly. If I don't know, does mayo come in like little like those like squeeze things?
Yeah,
I would keep some mayo in
McDonald's
there too.
has theirs in a little squeeze.
Brian
mayo.
saying Gucci. Yeah, I'm not talking about Brian. That's a good point. I'm not talking about Gucci purses or Louis Vuitton purse. I'm talking about just a regular purse.
CJ's got himself an LV. That's what he said.
He carries an LV. Okay, good to know. But I'm just grateful that I can take all those things with me when I go. And I have to say, for the people in the barbecue family who are tuning in, who don't carry purses, I want to know, how the heck do you guys leave the house without carrying a purse? Okay, so because don't you agree with that, honey?
Yes. That is okay. Here, let's just show you guys. We're still not there. Just wanted to do a little quick check on our fried chicken.
Looking good.
Oh man, that smells incredible.
The meat guys is saying you can fill it with good meat. You know what? If you could get a refrigerated purse, I would be absolutely obsessed with that, because I just like, you got to carry snacks in there. I like carrying like 6 chapsticks in there, 6 lip glosses.
Yes.
And so I just want to know, the people that don't carry purses, how do you guys leave the house? What do you guys find that's mandatory to leave the house with? Okay,
that's a good question. And where do you put it?
I think many people carry wallets with them, but like, are there any other additional mandatory things that you have to bring?
Maybe a chapstick.
Yeah, maybe some people might bring a chapstick.
Your keys, but I feel bad for guys because they have nowhere to put it.
The Judge My Barbecue saying beach bag size. Yeah, it basically is like a beach bag.
Yes, absolutely, definitely. Brian is saying, I'm grateful for my new tail case for my motorcycle.
Oh, cool.
He puts his groceries in there. Yes, see, guys, I feel
that's like a purse for the motorcycle. Huh? It kind of is.
Guys, I feel like have to plan ahead more and make sure that they have more like bags and stuff when they're going to stop for groceries. Because how else do you carry stuff?
I have no clue.
I've lost the track of what's in my big purse, though. There's like old snacks, half-eaten granola bars. You reach in, you get something caught on your hand. Like, I got to clear that thing out.
Yeah, you got to clean it out every once in a while. Okay, Uncle Steve Shake is saying, I'm grateful that we just might get y'all down here in late February for what we talked about. Uncle Steve, that would be a dream come true.
That would be so, so cool. I'm really hoping that we can make it down there, depending on what's happening up here as far as COVID goes, but that would be so, so
It's
cool.
touch and go with the pandemic. One day it seems like it's good. The next day it seems like it's not. We're just trying to roll with the punches, just like everybody else in the world.
Yeah. Just meat and my barbecues. Nice to see you. Thank you for joining us.
S. Will saying, I'm grateful for my pop surgery that went very well to remove his stomach cancer.
What?
Now the recovery starts, but I'm so grateful that he's a very strong man who will overcome this.
S. Will.
S. Will, first of all, thank you for sharing that with us. And second of all, I can't believe that. That is incredible.
Wow, I can't believe you've gone through that. Guys, if you are over on Insta and even on YouTube,
send some hearts for S. Will's.
Yeah.
For S. Will's barbecue pops.
Yes.
If I feel like S. Will's pops would probably be into barbecue, because S. Will is so into barbecue.
Yeah, thank goodness. And we are going to be sending over some speedy recovery vibes.
But he's right. Now the recovery starts. Now
Yes.
he can start to get out there, start feeling better. That is some good news to hear on a Friday.
Oh yeah. Okay, so is your grill fired up? Do you want to get yours on?
Yes, I'm gonna get this on. I'm gonna go put this onto our other grill that we have over here.
Okay, CJ saying he's going in Feb. Okay, CJ.
He is? Oh, okay. The incentive just went nuts here. Okay.
Wow.
Uncle Steve and CJ all at one time.
I think there's a lot of people from the YouTube community. We really, really want to try to make it down there, guys. That would be like incredible to be able to meet everybody and see everybody.
Okay, I'm gonna get this on.
Okay. Let's see. Scoggin is saying Texas passed a law where any law-abiding citizen can carry a gun. Okay, very, very interesting. Very, very different than up here. That's for sure.
That anybody can carry a gun?
Any law-abiding citizen.
Yeah, so that's definitely different than up here. But I'm sure that Scoggin, that is in Texas. I'm sure that's very something to be grateful for.
And that's very interesting. I love hearing about different parts of the world and things that we don't think of living here. And then you hear about different things that are like considered normal down there. And you're like, I'd never picture someone carrying a gun up here.
I know.
That's for sure.
I know.
Canada's very different, but very, very cool. That's for sure. Hi, Carrie. Nice to see you.
We have Rick's Barbecue and Specialties tuning in over on YouTube. Hi, Rick. Let's check out our chicken, because I hear it is a sizzling over there.
Okay, so I think it's time to give these a flip, guys. We're gonna lift the lid. We're gonna quickly flip, and then we're gonna shut it back down to have our chicken continue cooking. Okay. Let's check this out. Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, some of the chunks of ramen, I don't know if you guys can see that up close, that are starting to like deep fry.
Oh,
there's still some chunks of ramen that didn't get blasted up in the blender. That is going to be a textural sensation.
And look at, okay, if you can see how well the batter is sticking to these look fantastic. Ramen could be
heck yeah on that.
Ramen could be a new thing that we batter with, guys. I gotta be honest.
I can't tell you guys, we've never done this before, but the smells and the sight so far, I'm pleased that this is working.
That looks super crunchy and so good. That really, really smells awesome. Okay, so let's get that lid shut.
Steve's saying he loves the sound of sizzling. I know that if that doesn't get the taste buds going, I don't know what does.
You know what I love the smell of? Things frying in oil.
Yes.
That's like, I don't know if
what kind of oil did we use on that? I don't even know.
This is olive oil, but you could use any high heat smoking oil. Really, any oil goes, a vegetable oil, things like that. But I love that smell, whether that be like fried up chicken, fried up breaded mushrooms, anything like that. I just love that smell. You know something good's about to happen.
I agree. We have Boyd Tartufi Bologna. I don't know if that's how you pronounce that, but we're happy that you're here. They're saying, "Hey, ladies,
hello, nice
happy
to see
Friday."
you.
S. Will saying, "Love the sizzle." What oil did you use? I predicted S. Will's question.
It's because we're like that.
We're connected. We are connected to S. Will.
Okay, so we just used olive oil, but you could use a frying oil like vegetable oil, canola, sunflower, anything like that would really go for this. But since this is a shallow fry, we wanted the flavor of the olive oil in there. I can't even get over that smell.
I know,
it's that packet.
It smells fantastic. But guys, we want to hear what you guys are grateful for. Honey, hit us with another grateful. And because, guys, it's Friday, we want to all roll right into the weekend feeling positive, feeling happy, feeling grateful, and we all have something to be grateful about.
Okay, something else that I'm grateful for this week. Okay, so we just recently booked a cottage stay.
Okay, yes.
With our entire family that I am so grateful for. Even though the pandemic is happening, I'm very grateful that there's still people that are renting out it's a cottage rental just for a few days, just for us to get away with our family.
And it's a cottage rental just for people in your bubble.
Yes.
So our bubble is our family, and we're so excited that we get to go to that. It's going to be so awesome.
Yeah, it's a huge grateful. So I personally am very excited, even though we do love a good staycation, which is when you have a vacation,
Love
but you kind of you stay at your house, you enjoy your own backyard. But it is nice to have a little vacation. We haven't gone anywhere in so long.
Izzy Eats is tuning in. They're saying, "I'm grateful for Kiki and Maddie." Izzy Eats, we're grateful for you. We wish we could bring you to the cottage with us. But guys, what are you guys like? Are you more of a staycation person or are you a vacation person?
I think everybody could probably agree with both.
I think after the pandemic, a lot of people want to be vacation people.
Probably.
We're all doing the staycation thing.
I know at the beginning I was like all about the staycation, but now I kind of want to change the scenery.
Yeah.
You guys
the
feel
cottage
like that?
we're going to is about 2 hours away, and I feel like that's like a trip to like
Paris.
yeah.
Let's go look at the Eiffel Tower down by the dock because we're out of the house. So that's like an exotic trip to us. But I am very grateful for that.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Okay, so we've shared some gratefuls. We're kind of just waiting on, I want to see your fritters, honey. But in the meantime, how about we go over some of the highlights of the barbecue quest?
Okay.
Okay. So this week we've had an incredible amount of entries to the barbecue quest. We've kind of touched on a few of them. You guys have done incredible things with ramen. But what we are going to do is put them through what we want to call the barbecue randomizer because we can't pick our favorite.
Guys, I know you guys saw what people are making like throughout the last 4 weeks. I'd like to see you guys pick a favorite. Okay, it's impossible. They're all incredible.
No, and when we tried to pick a favorite, it was impossible. So we were like, let's randomly pick one person's to highlight through the week, even though we've already kind of highlighted like 10 people's. Because they're all so good.
I know, we can't help it.
But we're going to put one through a barbecue randomizer. We're going to highlight one of them, and then we're going to talk a little bit about what they made. Okay? So let's do it. Let Barbecue Pops throw it through the randomizer.
Who's it going to be?
Oh,
Peter and me!
hey, yeah!
Yes, guys!
Okay, so
Yes!
Okay, so for our Instagram fam, Peter and Neve just came up.
That was so cool!
We had no idea who it was going to pick at random. That is Naughty Beaver Barbecue over on Instagram. And those two did a really, really great job with ramen. They made it.
That was just so cool. Barbecue Pops. That was awesome. What a pleasant surprise.
That was so cool. They did such a great job. And we actually, it's weird that they were chosen because we were just talking about Neve yesterday because it's her 11th birthday.
Well, it's her 11th birthday week. She just turned 11 this week. And she's one of the newest members of the barbecue family.
She's only 11 and you would never believe it though.
I know.
She does fantastic
things. The girl's
things.
got barbecue skills
She's
and
got
photography skills.
Yes, she's been taking all their photos for the quest. She's taken this quest and just like blown it out of the park. Every single week she's getting better and better. And that's part of the reason why I wanted to continue it because she's one of the people that really, really loves doing it so much. And I want to see what she's going to make.
I think that we should continue it. 'Cause this was fun. This was fun. And it's great because based on the ingredient, if you want to join in on the week, you can. If you don't, then you just maybe catch it the next week.
Yes, absolutely. But I personally love you guys. As many of you guys know, we do a lot of our social media work first thing in the morning. So some of you will get messages back at like 5 a.m. And I personally love seeing those entries at like 5 o'clock in the morning. It gets me so starving.
Me too, and it gets me super starving.
Okay, Brett Purcell is in the house.
Hi, Brett.
That is not someone we've seen or talked to in a very long time. Brett, how are you doing?
Brett also actually has a daughter named Neve.
I know.
That's so weird. That's so weird that we were just talking about that.
And that's one of those names you don't hear often, but that's a beautiful name.
It is a gorgeous name. It's spelt very uniquely.
Yes, it looks like Neom. If I were to think
Neom.
Yes.
It's pronounced Neve.
Gorgeous name.
Love it.
Okay, guys, so I'm going to just do a quick check on our grill cam. Check out what we are.
Uncle Steve saying, don't burn that chicken. We got to check on it.
Uncle Steve, I'm not going to, I promise. Let's take a look here. Let's lift this up.
Oh my God. Okay, look at those crunchy bits, everybody.
Oh, yes. That is going to be awesome. We're not going to burn it. I want a nice crust, though, guys. I know some people are into the whole, like, super juicy chicken thing, but I prefer to have it crustier on the outside. So I'm going to give that a little shutdown.
Fritz Frank is suggesting, he's saying we need to have a barbecue family Instagram and YouTube list. I'm not sure if I'm following everybody. I know. That's a good point.
That is a good list.
Also, goodness gracious, the construction workers right now, we're kind of getting blasted away. Probably everybody on Insta is like, what the heck is happening over there?
Hi, Smokin' Joe.
Hi, Smokin' Joe.
We've got Small Feet joining us. Nice to see you guys. The Greek Sheik is saying he knows another Neve. And Brian is saying, why in the world are you up at 5 a.m.?
I know, that's a good question, Brian. We are early risers.
We love getting up early.
Yes, we really do.
Okay, can I please see these fritters that I've heard so much about?
Let's take a look over to the fritters. I want to give people some time because our YouTube family, we have a camera set up over there, so you guys are going to be able to see them. But people over on Insta, if you want to see the fritters, we suggest you hop over to YouTube because I'm about to walk right out of the shot here.
But it's okay. If you can't, we're also going to share it to the story like we always do.
Yes, because afterwards. I feel like these are going to be good. But let's head over to that grill and check these out because I even want to see it. Everything smells so good over here.
I know. I think it is that flavor packet because I can smell an insane amount of
yeah. We already have some sizzle happening here.
Those look fantastic. So as we mentioned, guys, the fritters are being cooked using the mom method. And what that means is we've got the side burner of our gas grill set to medium. Then the middle is set to off completely.
This one is completely off, so we don't have to worry about the fritters burning on the bottom.
No, and then the other side is again on medium. So that's where you get the letters M-O-M.
So we have medium, off, medium.
Hence the mom method, or as what we like to call the barbecue mom method, because we put barbecue in front of everything. Maddie, we had Maddie's cat joining us by the window early, and Maddie said, "Hey, barbecue Ricky."
We say, "Hi, barbecue Ricky." It's just throw barbecue on the beginning of any family member's name. Okay, that works.
Smokin' Joe switched over.
He switched over. Smokin' Joe, did you see those fritters? So did S. Will.
Hey guys, okay. Now that we've got 2 new people, I want to go to the grill cam again. I want to show you. No, this grill cam.
Okay.
I want to show you guys the fried chicken. Let's take a look. And I think this should be ready to come off soon.
Yep, I think so. Oh my goodness gracious. Guys, we've said it once, we'll say it again. The only thing bad about doing these lives with you guys is that we cannot share with the entire barbecue family.
Oh yeah, and that's like the perfect little nice gentle sizzle we've got going on. Brian is asking, are ramen noodles egg noodles or flour? They're actually made of flour, but they do have egg in them. So some of them do have like a liquid egg yolk to them. You have to watch the brand. I don't think these ones do. But I think a lot of them do have like liquid eggs.
Brian hitting us with the good questions again.
Yes.
He always gets us all thinking. Love it. I love those questions, Brian. Keep them coming. And Fritz Frank with the suggestion on we need to be following everybody. I think that we do need to come up with that.
Smokin' Joe's asking, what beauty filter do we get?
Smokin' Joe!
Okay, I'm lighting up like a tomato.
I know.
Smokin' Joe, you're too sweet.
You really are. There she goes, Smokin' Joe.
Well, is he not the cutest?
He really is.
I can't even take him.
Okay, so guys, as usual, what we're going to do, we're going to finish up all of these, the items that we're cooking here. We're going to be adding the finished product onto our story after we're done with our live.
Scoggett is just asking for, this is still Barbecue Alley. Yes, it is. We are going to be shooting some more, hopefully eventually live footage over at the grill studio once we're able to. But until then, we're hanging out in Barbecue Alley.
Yes, guys, send you know who you need to talk to? You need to talk to Mr. Elon Musk, okay?
That's who we're waiting on.
We applied for Starlink back in the beginning of the spring because we need that Wi-Fi to come to the grill studio. But until then, we're rocking and rolling here in Barbecue Alley. But we are so happy that you guys have tuned in today. This has been an absolute blast. As usual, 12:54. It's gone by like that.
I don't know how it's 12:54.
I don't know.
Okay, but before we sign off, I'm going to take the chicken off so I can show Instagram.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, hang on, because I feel bad that Instagram hasn't got the full view of the fried chicken, and I have to show you guys. So let's just take this off here.
Oh my goodness, that sizzle. And that looks perfect because it looks crunchy on the outside, and you know that's going to be juicy on the inside.
That looks cooked to absolute perfection. I can't believe how well that crust worked.
Yeah. Okay. Steve's saying, I'll wait for the chicken shot. He's waiting. He is going to be waiting.
All right, I'll show you
go ahead
guys.
and get that off, and I will close down our
Guys,
lid.
check that out. Oh my goodness. Now this ramen crust.
Hello.
This ramen crust was kind of an experiment for us too, because we had never done this. We've never used ramen as a crust before.
No. I can't even handle it. I cannot even handle it.
This is one of the days that I wish I could eat this, guys. There's some recipes we make that don't really affect me much, but then others I'm like, oh, this looks so good.
Scoggin saying this is the fastest hour of the week. Scoggin, I have to agree with you on this. There's like a lot that we do to prep for these. That takes for ages, and then we're on, and it feels like it's like over in 2 seconds.
I know. It's so true, guys. But thank you so much for joining us. We hope you guys have had a fantastic time. We hope you guys have a great weekend, and we hope you guys will head over to the website and try these for yourself, because this is a winner.
I'm going to be taking some bites for all the members of the barbecue family. But thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you back here next Friday.
Bye, guys. Have a great
Barbecue
weekend.